So, are we all just going to pretend like we still have a president? Like, you guys know that we don't really have a president right now, right? Like, we can sit here and pretend like we do. They can pop Biden up in front of a camera every 3 weeks and pretend like we do. But we don't got no damn president. Joe Biden isn't president. Let's just be honest here, folks. What happened to Joe Biden? It's like when they announced that he wasn't running anymore, he freaking disappeared. He's been sitting on a beach for like the last 2 or 3 months. And I knew they were going to do this. I knew it for a fact. But, you know, people have started to question things. Because at the end of the day, our country's still supposed to have a president. And I know that, you know, the president isn't really the one calling the shots or running the show. But damn, at the very least, can you still try to keep up the facade that he is? It shows you that they don't care anymore. You see, listen, if this was 40 years ago, do you think they would be allowing this to happen? Hell no. They know that the American public will go along with anything. They don't got to pretend like Joe Biden's the president anymore. They don't got to pretend like he's doing anything at all. They don't. Because who do they have the answer to? No one's going to say anything. Hell, we were tired of hearing Biden mumble through half of his speeches, so we didn't want to hear him anymore anyway. So it's kind of like they're doing us a service. But it shows you where we're really at. The president doesn't even freaking matter. I mean, it's really freaking crazy when you literally just sit down and think about it for like 2 minutes, which most of us don't have time to think about anything for 2 minutes because the world has gotten so crazy. Our country is so crazy. Things cost so much. We got to keep working. We ain't got no time to think about what in the hell Joe Biden is doing. You see how much eggs and gas and milk cost? But yeah, folks, it's just it's just crazy that they're not even trying to keep up the image anymore. They tried for a while to try to make you think, oh, look at Biden, he's so great. Look at Biden, he's fit to be commander-in-chief. But now that they know that the gig is up, the cat's out of the bag, they don't try to pretend anymore. Maybe we'll have a president again in a few months, but right now, nowhere to be found. But I knew that they were going to use what happened to Trump as an excuse for why Biden isn't being seen much anymore. Because people are asking questions, and rightfully so. Where in the heck is Biden? Where is our president? So, of course, now, Biden, he had to go show his face a little bit. And when he was questioned by a reporter, he was sure to tell the reporter that the Secret Service no longer allows him out anymore. The Secret Service doesn't want him around crowds anymore, folks. That's what he says. Because of what happened to Donald Trump, it's not safe. The Secret Service doesn't want our president to be seen anymore. But does that really make sense? Donald Trump, the guy that everyone is actually after, the guy who actually got shot, he's still in crowds. He's still doing rallies. Hell, in a couple of weeks, he's going back to the same place where he got shot to hold an even bigger rally. And let's be honest, Kamala Harris is out there doing rallies. Kamala Harris is out there doing events. Tim Walz, just the other day, he was getting trolled at the Minnesota State Fair. So you can't say that the Secret Service isn't allowing people to see politicians, or the Secret Service isn't allowing anyone to do anything or go anywhere with crowds or anything anymore. You can't use that as an excuse. You really can't. But he did. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
How was it to be back on the campaign trail today?
Feels good.
Feels good? How do you feel about Pennsylvania?
Except I'm not able to go out in the crowds anymore. The Secret Service doesn't let me.
No, why not?
Well, because they say it's too dangerous. No one gets to go out.
No, we're not.
You know,
Period. How do you feel about Pennsylvania right now?
I feel real good about Pennsylvania. I think we're going to win Pennsylvania.
So yeah, there you have it, folks. I knew that this was coming eventually. I was just wondering when it was going to come. But now that we got this little excuse out there and it's flowing, Biden is about to disappear even more. And we're supposed to just sit here and pretend like everything is okay. Nothing to see here, folks. We still have a president. Hey, rest of the world, please don't attack us. Please don't do anything crazy. We still have a president. Don't worry. I know you haven't seen him. I know he's not doing any of the events he was supposed to do. I know that he's not even doing his job anymore. He's sitting on a beach somewhere, but hey. So, I hope they realize that they're exposing themselves by doing this. Like, me and most of you all, we knew that Biden wasn't really the president. We knew that he wasn't really running the show. He wasn't really doing anything, right? We knew that. We've been trying to convince other people of that for 3.5 years now. But a lot of people didn't want to believe it. And a lot of the reason why some of these people didn't believe it is because, you know, they were trying to do whatever they could to give you the impression or to show the appearance that something was really happening. That Joe Biden really was doing this and he really was doing that. But now that they're not trying anymore, we got a half a year where people are going to sit here. Not all, maybe not a lot, but at least some people, even if it's just one, even if it's just one person, you know, someone, somewhere is going to wake up to the fact, you know, about what's going on, you know, by sitting here and noticing that Biden is just nowhere to be found anymore. And I think that will wake up a lot of people, you know, to what's actually happening out here. Because a lot of people are still in denial. But how can you look at what's transpired? How can you look at everything that's going on right now and pretend as if Joe Biden is this present figure in our nation? He's not. I've never, in my life, since I've been alive, I've never been I've never experienced a time like this where it really feels like we don't have a president at all. You know, we're not hearing from him. We're not seeing him every day. It's just kind of nothing. He's kind of like, it's like every couple of weeks you remember, oh shit, damn, yeah, we do got a president. Biden, I forgot. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, folks. You know, the election is coming up quick, and we'll see how things go. But for now, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. And if you find yourself getting too worked up by all of this, remember, it's just political cinema.